Well, hi everybody. Just wanted to get you guys another update. Today I was going to be covering a couple of things about the ranch, particularly regarding taking care of goats in the winter. You know, one of the biggest things that we deal with out here is obviously the cold, and as you guys can see, the snow. And these guys are just doing beautifully. Their coats are strong, their spirits are strong. Their attitude is great, and you know, I've had a couple of questions about how these guys do out here, and I just wanted to give you an update on it. So we're going to cover a couple things here over the next little bit, and I'll let you guys come along for the ride. So bear with me. So this is whenever it gets really fun, because you know we gotta take off this chain here, and whenever I go to open it back up, these guys are all gonna want to get out at the same time. But we got to go clean these bins over here, make sure it's ready for some feed, and let's see how that's gonna work. All right, back guys, come on. There you go. All right. I know it's good to see you guys too. So it looks like their bins are clean, so we'll be able to get some feed for them, and they'll be right back here. Hi there, baby. How are you doing? You gonna tell me about it? Oh yeah. So this is Baby. She's the smallest of our group, and so we spend a little bit of time trying to make sure she gets taken care of. If you'll notice, this guy just wants to nibble on my hands, and what's funny is if you let them do it, I don't know if you guys know, but they don't have any teeth on top, and so they'll just kind of nibble at you a little bit, and just want to visit and come and see how you're doing. So we call this little girl the brown boar. So she's our boar Kiko mix. She's the only one we've got like that. Yeah, there you go. And she wants to nibble a little bit too. There you are, little one. And this guy right here, this is Big Bud. So he's one of our bucks, right? And then where's our, oh, there he is right there. So this guy over here, this black guy, this is our other buck. And in the winter, I leave these guys out here at the same time. You know, they're really not going to want to breed or, you know, try to knock these girls up. But it does give them some companionship and lets them kind of hang out and enjoy the rest of the girls. And it's kind of fun for them just to be out here. They have some great personalities and great kind of characteristics. So I just like letting them be with the rest of the herd. Doesn't really cause any harm. We wouldn't have to worry out here about them really wanting to start breeding until about March or so, when a lot of this snow starts to fall out of the place. So anyway, let's go get some feed. Oh yeah? So I do feed these guys extra. Obviously they can't really get much off of the land out here. They can't get any grass, can't get much weed. The one thing that they will do is they will go ahead and eat a lot of the willow that we have back over here in this back corner, and they will start eating a lot of the green bark that's up underneath some of the sagebrush and some of the rabbit brush that we have. And so even in the winter, they've got plenty of mineral material that they can be eating on. Plus we supplement with a mineral block over here. I put that out once a month just to get them extra vitamins and minerals, and then that's also in the feed as well. So, yeah. All right, come on, guys. All right, I gotta jump out of the way here. There we go. All right. Y'all hang tight. You can tell they're ready for some food. Oh yeah? And this little girl right here with the brown on her, we call her Apache. She's probably the most needy of the whole bunch. She just loves to tell you about it. So about the extra feed that I supplement them with is I have two different types of hay that I put out for them. I put kind of an alfalfa mix out for them, and I put a Timothy hay mix for them. And then the grain that I do, I have a kind of a barley, I've got an oat. Well, let's just look through here real quick and see what we got. So you can tell we got some corn in there for them, and this is the regular vitamin mix. And then we've got some barley. And then this guy right here, I believe, is our oat. Yep, this is our whole oat. And then this guy is a white wheat, right? So if y'all will bear with me, I'm just gonna change up this little camera here and get them some food mix. All right, gotta get the bucket, give me a second. So I have a pretty prescribed amount that I give them. I'll do this 4 times. I'll give them 3 handfuls of the corn, 3 handfuls of the vitamin mix, 3 handfuls of the barley, 3 handfuls of the oats, and then 3 handfuls of the white wheat. And I'll do that mixture 4 times. It's just a kind of a special mix that I like to use to make sure that I've got a good material for them. All right, I'm gonna put this lid back on top. Keeps it nice and waterproof. Get a little bit of extra snow. Keeps all this stuff tight, secure. Don't have any varmints, you know, mice or chipmunks or any stray cattle. We do have a couple of ranchers that their BLM allotment kind of adjoins our property, and since that area back there isn't fenced just yet, funny enough, those cattle can get all their way up here, and we'll try rummaging through here and with the hay back over here. So it's kind of a good thing that we have this stuff protected and they can't get to it. That way I can make sure and feed our animals. So, all right, let's go do this. So you're going to see all of them run for this fence. They know that food's coming. You can kind of see them all down here. All right. All right, back guys. Back. Back, guys. Yeah, and you can see, they know this food's here, and they all want a little bit of it. All right, I'm going this way. And they start running. They know where I'm heading. Okay. So let's talk about these guys being out here kind of in the winter. The main thing that you guys should know is that, you know, during the spring and the summer, these guys are going to have basically a much less fur profile than they would normally have during the winter. But, you know, just the beauty of God's creation, as these guys begin to sense there is winter coming, then these guys put on much thicker hair profiles than they would normally have in the spring or in the summer. And so how cold is cold? Well, oh, look at there. We've got some visitors. Oh, 177 doesn't know what to think about that guy. He's like, what do I do with that? Well, anyway, how cold is cold? So we've had -5, -7 out here, and these guys do just fine. You know, if you make sure that you're keeping them out of the excess wind, you're keeping them out of the excess rain, keeping them out of the major snowfall, let them choose. What's funny is these guys, more times than not, they won't sit up in the shelter very much on their own. I mean, you kind of got to push them in there if you know that's going to be an issue for the next coming couple of days. But for the most part, they'll stay outside even whenever it is snowing. They don't like rain much, but snowing, they'll run around in it like nothing. Will they be able to handle, you know, much warmer temperatures? Well, the cool thing is that all of these guys have Kiko blood in them in some fashion or another. And the beauty is that if any of you are familiar with the Kiko breed, you know, this was a feral goat that had just kind of gotten off into the mountains in New Zealand. And what's funny is that over time, they just got stronger and stronger as a breed. You know, the strong will survive and that sort of thing. And so, look at there. So just over time, they became a much stronger breed. Their hair profiles got better. Their carcass, you know, their body structures got stronger. Their breeding habits got stronger. So you'll notice this gal right here, this is a Savannah. And so she's got some Kiko in her, right? And then you'll notice all of them have some sort of a Kiko profile. And so this horn style right here is kind of indicative. She likes my wedding band. Yeah, I tell you what, and this is Apache. But then again, every single one of our goats have Kiko in them, and we do that for this terrain, both for the vegetation, the soil type, the amount of water that they're going to be able to get, how well they last throughout the winter, how well they last throughout the summer. You know, they're a very versatile breed, and we've been very blessed to be able to have this group of gals. Here in the spring, we'll pick up, you know, quite a few more. I believe we can probably on this 7.6, with the extra feed that we're going to do, the 7.6 acres, we'll probably end up with a herd around 50. Currently it's at 22, and we'll get up to about 50 or so. And none of these gals will actually be meat stock. These are all going to be breeding stock. So we're very, very fortunate that we've got such great animals. 176, what are you doing, girl? Huh? You didn't want no feed today? Huh? You didn't want no feed today? I see. I bet you'll be back over here in a minute when I get some hay out, won't you? Won't you? Yeah, I sure will. I'll sure get you some hay. All right. You think we should get some hay? All right. Let's get some hay. Okay? All right. All right. So we're gonna get a little bit of hay, and you just watch these these girls. They're just gonna go nuts. Well, there for a second, we kind of lost the herd. They ran off in the hay, so had to shoo them back out, get them over here. And of course, 177 over there, she's decided she doesn't want to come up for hay just yet. So anyway, please forgive me. I'm just kind of recovering from a little bit of a cold, so just having some difficulty with that. Well, these are our girls, and we're just so blessed to have them. Just great girls. All of them all the way around. Even our little baby. Ain't that right? She's like, leave me alone. I'm eating. You know, the one thing I find so curious with all the things we have going on in our world, you know, we got folks who can't get along. You know, this person's different than that person and all of that, but I mean, how beautiful is it? You got just this beautiful young heifer here, and she ain't minding the goats, and the goats ain't minding her. She's just eating her fill, and they're just getting along. I mean, these goats, they'll run right up underneath her legs, and she won't even think twice about it. They'll come and nuzzle up against her, she won't think anything of it either. So, yeah. Just thought I'd give you guys another look at these old girls. Just happy as a bug in a rug. So if any of you guys are considering doing anything like the homestead life or the ranching life or farming life or whatever, if you've never gotten to experience this, the funny story is that this is very much like a peaceful scenario. I mean, just being able to be out here, enjoy nature, enjoy these girls. There's nothing more peaceful. You know, I wish there was a way I could do videos like this and just put the goats up here for a while, you know, like a live feed or something. Just them, not me talking. I know there's got to be somebody out there that would just enjoy being able to have the just the peace and quiet of watching these things in their natural habitat. It's awe-inspiring. Very, very awe-inspiring. Well, anyway, that's all I wanted to kind of cover today. Just wanted to answer a question that I'd gotten about, you know, how well these guys could exist in this cold. Like I said, we've had negatives down into the, you know, minus single digits. You know, here in the summer, it'll get up into the mid-90s here. And it's just all about management. You know, we here and many other ranchers and farmers that are taking care of livestock and animals, you know, we're all just stewards. You know, we don't own these things. I know some people would kind of take issue with that, but in reality, we're stewards of what God has given us. And, you know, in the natural habitat, much like these Kikos here, they'd be just fine in the wilderness. You know, they'd have their issues like anything else, but they existed for so long out there and became one of the strongest breeds there is. So for us to kind of have them here on our spread, it's just about us being a steward, helping to make sure they have what they need, helping to make sure that they're healthy and content, and that there aren't any major issues, but we are just stewards. So anyway, thanks for coming along for the journey. Thanks for coming along for the ride. If you found anything of value in here, please subscribe. Please hit the like and the notification bell. Maybe share it with a family member or a friend or somebody who could enjoy just this area. And we'd love to have them. You know, maybe if you put a comment in the comments section, I subscribed. I'd love to visit with you, send you a text, or let you know how much we appreciate you coming by and enjoying your time with us. Well, I'm going to go ahead and get out of here. Looks like 177 doesn't want to come over here while I'm sitting here, so I'm going to go ahead and get out of the way and let her come over here and get something to eat. And just can't tell you how grateful we are for you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye-bye.